Suspect violently victimized this young woman for 45 minutes.
Tampa Police are on the hunt right now for the dangerous man they say forced his way into a South Tampa home and attacked a young woman. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jameis Mueller in for Brendan.
And I'm Linda Hurtado. Our Carson Chambers is following the story right now. And Carson, I have to imagine that neighbors are pretty shaken up about this tonight.
Neighbors are, and so is the victim, who was actually held captive by this guy for 45 minutes. She isn't sure if he was already inside her home at the time or if he forced his way in with a gun.
Angry. I'm very angry with it.
That angry reaction is spreading about a violent home invasion in South Tampa and turning into caution.
I tell my family, be very careful. My daughter, the moment you get into the car, you lock it.
Joy Lynch said she's warning her neighbors, asking you to do the same, after a young woman in her 20s was ambushed at her doorway early Friday morning by a man with a gun.
The suspect violently victimized this young woman for 45 minutes.
Tampa police are still investigating if a sexual assault was involved.
During that time frame, she was tied up, her home was ransacked, and her valuables were stolen.
The woman managed to free herself after the suspect took off. A search with dogs turned up nothing. So investigators are asking neighbors to be more aware of their surroundings, more vigilant.
I know I didn't know about it, and I'll probably talk to my girlfriends when I see them running tomorrow morning.
The victim lived south of Gandy and McDill Avenue, a community Jack Massinio moved his family to get away from crime.
I'm glad she was able to get away, and I hope they catch him sooner than later.
And so do police, who say there's a lot of evidence left behind and lots of leads they're working as we speak.
And I hope they throw the book at him. I hope they make an example that you cannot prey on women.
And police have a very vague description of this guy. He is a male between his 20s and 30s with a stocky build and a husky voice. If you have any information, you're asked to call the Tampa Police Department. Live in Tampa, I'm Carson Chambers, ABC Action News.
Pretty